It is now the 5th day of the 3rd round. Anyway, folks, hello and welcome back to some more Fate Extra. No brief summarization of the previous episode this time because this dialogue sequence will explain it in its entirety. Anyway, let's continue. Hands off. I head toward Rentos to get a thank her for a hint on how to remove the reality marble. It was a simple trick. Writing my name on my hand kept me from disappearing into oblivion. How did it go? Were you able to put Elsie's reality marble back in her toy box? Thanks to Joseph, I dispelled that reality marble that Alice's servant had put in place. Actually, I have something else I want to talk to Rin about, and that's Alice's strength. Considering how adept Rin is at using magic through machines, she might know more about Alice. Abnormal? Well, I couldn't sense any foul play from here on the campus. Perhaps the Seven is skilled at building alternate worlds, but frankly, the magic needed would overload the human brain and magic circuit. Still, Sevens have to be fueled somehow. Otherwise, they would just be very powerful objects at rest that tend to stay at rest. If what Tutsuka says is true, then whatever Alice is, it isn't human. I've heard that the Day of Dead people in the Seraph manifest like ghosts on occasion. A dead person's data? There are no ghosts in Moonsell apart from those recorded on Earth. Humans don't die here, so the only virtual ghosts are echoes of angry hackers, etched into electrons. Isn't it obvious? People aren't really alive here. So why would there ghosts be here? There aren't any people in here, either living or dead, just my guy who've bodied their magic circuits into the virtual world and hacked in, like Rin. Even if masters die, this isn't the place of spells or haunts. The moon cell deletes the data of the feed masters and is fertile enough not to permit loose data. If there ever any disease pass and incorporates, it is immediately dismantled by the system. Anyway, the point is this: ghosts can't be created here, but someone who qualifies as previously deceased might be permitted by the moon cell. A ghost? Someone who's been dead since the very beginning. And that's what she's talking about. Alright, no more chit chat. We're enemies, don't forget it. Oh, I won't, Rin, I won't. But yeah, we pretty much just had to dispel a reality marble on our previous part, else it would have been erased from existence, quite literally. Anyway, I think about what Rin Tuska told me in the afternoon. A cyber ghost. If that is the case, then in the real world, Alice is already. It's not a very happy thought, is it? But if it's true, that child only exists as a soul. Oh, what are your thoughts on asking more about this subject at the chat? If those sisters are knowledgeable enough to perform alterations of the soul, they may know about this. Go to the chapel? Not a bad idea. The sisters who do the alterations of the soul might know something. I'll try to head over there later. Alright, well, there's our driving force for this episode. Oh, my buddy in here. Buddy old pal. Male student. Anyway, female student. Reality map with the strips of your identity. How intriguing. It's as if your libido rose up and erased your conscious mind. Yeah, that's probably how it works. The reality marble influences your unconscious mind. Why, hello there, ma'am. A reality marble? I've never heard of it, but only as some weird pharmacological thing. If you're not talking about reality marbles, you won't see that many Sevens using them. Oh yeah, because it's not like magic roids. Anyhow, hello there, lassie. That Seven must be powerful to use a reality marble. The master too, for that matter. Is that girl even human? I don't know, but let's head to the chapel right now. Why, hello there. So, girl, you're not here for an alteration? Then what are you here for? To take advantage of my free time? When I tell her I'm not looking for an alteration, Toko Aozaki responds with irritation. Before her mood entirely sours, I ask her about the two Alices and about ghosts. Ghosts? Well, isn't that quaint? Toko Aozaki becomes more animated as she turns my way and says more. What do we perform in Sevens? Through the masters as a mod to the magic circuits. We sculpt your special bodies in a way that maximizes the flow of energy from Master and Seven. I've seen those Alice girls plenty. It's not for me to see whether they're twins, but from what I can see, the girl is what people call a ghost. If she is indeed a cyber ghost, she'd have no bodily limitations to her magic output. Without her brains burn out, she would have no limits. Even if her soul started to break apart, she would continue to spew magic until it all burnt out. Still, for a ghost to utilize so much magic, she need excellent compatibility with a servant. Do you know her servant's class? Recalling that brute, I conclude that must be Berserker. That is why I answer. A Berserker? Are you sure you aren't mistaken? That servant is using a large scale reality marble, right? That's not Berserker's style. No, they're pretty much all about brute force. A reality marble is highly advanced thaumaturgy, so if you think about it, a caster makes more sense. I'm sure there's more to the story though. A Berserker wouldn't use a reality marble? What does that mean? But if that's true, then what in the world is Alice's servant? I haven't solved the mystery of the twins, but I think I now know that Alice is special. Are you done asking questions? Then I'll get back to work. It may not look like it, but I'm busy. Well, I wouldn't give for a nice, talented underling who can make a good pot of coffee. After that, Toko Ozaki becomes absorbed with the papers, tuning out everything around her. That's my cue to get lost. I offer a slight bow to Toko Ozaki and leave the chapel. Righty-ho. Oh! Uh-oh, it's the mister! I don't even ever want anything but up this again. Come on, Alice, let's run away! Uh-huh, let's run away now. Where should we go? I want to read a story, Alice. I want it too! Let's read a story, Alice! Okay, Alice! Alice must have run away from me. It'd be good for me to speak to Alice about cyber ghosts. I just need to find where she ran off to. That is indeed a question. Well, let's just, I don't know, head to this thing called... Perhaps the arena. Maybe she's in front of the entrance there. Hello there. Hehe, you look a bit more serious about things now that it's day 5. I think you got slapped around in the arena by that Alice girl. Hope that you'll make it fine after we end up facing each other in the Coliseum. But you don't have a name! Why would we face you? Okay, no, she's not there. Okay. Okay, I quickly posted it because I wasn't quite on track. I actually got a bit puzzled, but it's just like, oh yeah, the library's a thing. Let us head to there. Did the White Rabbit come this way? Did we mistake him for the March Hare? You're March Hare. That's me. And what are you gonna do after you catch the White Rabbit? I'll flip his head. Uh-oh, run, buddy! Guess what? The White Rabbit's here. Where? How do you know? Guess it's been staring at us. Why is it staring? Why won't you come out and play? No, we have to play later. You're right, we'll see you later. We're looking forward to playing with you. Where the buddy, huh? And then in the blink of an eye, both Alices disappear. They're really amazing spirit hackers. Shinji would be nothing in comparison. I mean, Shinji is nothing in comparison. There, 1 second and gone the next, as if system rules didn't apply to them all. They're like ghosts. I can't see how I or anyone else, for that matter, could defeat them. That's when I realized there's a piece of paper near my foot. That is reverse speech. I'm not even going to attempt to read that. It's gibberish. Should I still go Ozaki again? I may learn something. That's probably just something in relation to a mirrored text, but also no new things about here, right? No. So I was thinking we could like hit the books or whatever, but no, I don't think we can. At least not right now. Now, hello there. If you seek knowledge, look no further than the books around you. They know many things. The world library just doesn't do justice to this place. It's a veritable information bonanza. Yeah, we've spoken to you before, and you're an NPC, so your dialogue probably won't change. At least not much. Righty-ho. So back to the chapel. So I'm pretty sure that's where I have to go to next. Yes, it is. Hello there, Toko. Oh, it's you again. I'm busy now. Keep your questions short. I relate what just happened in the library and show her the code I picked up there. She frowns. Again with the quaint things. This is mirror writing. Anyone can read this with the aid of a mirror. And don't ask me for one. Find it yourself. A mirror? There must be a mirror somewhere. I better go find one. Weren't you saying a little bit ago that you thought your enemy's servant was a berserker? Think again. A reality marble is a tool used by servants with full combat ability. That's not berserker style. So tell me, which came first, the berserker or the reality marble? Her words spark a realization. The berserker didn't exist before the reality marble. They're one and the same. First, we'll solve the mystery of this code. There must be a mirror somewhere around campus. Oh yeah, I definitely know where that is. I'm just gonna double check. Do we have any? Yes, we do have a good amount of skill points. Well, let's just do an alteration of the soul. Bam! Give it that artillery applause. Oh, strength for the straightforward though. I mean, how could I not? All the damage is here after all. Good, some might... Oh dang, you know it's been a while when you forget that these scenes were voiced. Anyway, what now? Need another alteration? My bad with that, holy moly. Oh yeah, because all the room events and whatnot are voiced too, yeah. Man, not about the loop, as you can imagine, but anyhow, right. So I believe the next area of interest is this here bathroom. That's right, the bathrooms. Now that I think about it, I can use the mirrors in the bathrooms. Yeah. Let's go! There's a mirror. I hold up the code to the mirror and try to read it. It turns out to be English. Let me see. And in uffish thought he stood, Jabberwock, with eyes of flame, leveled through the twitchly woods, and bubbled as it came. 1, 2, 1, 2, the Fopper Blade went cry. He left it dead, and with its head, he went galumping back. The monster that gets decapitated with the Purple Blade. Jabberwock? The name of the monster ran on the code Alstrons. So that means, is that our friend's name, I wonder? I might be able to learn more if I head over to the library. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, we had to do this one first. Just as good by memory. At that point in time, to the library. Hello. I found a description of the Jabberwock in the literature encyclopedia. Should I read it? Is that even a question? Read it. Give me all that lore. The Jabberwock is the titular monster of the poem Jabberwock by Lewis Carroll. The poem appeared in Through the Looking Glass. The book portrays a nameless hero's quest to slay the fearsome beast. Oh, hello, mister. What you reading? Alice suddenly appears behind me. Alice used to like books with bunnies and mice too. I'm going to ask Alice about this Jabberwock I just read about. Is your servant's true name Jabberwock? Huh? The Jabberwock isn't a servant. The Jabberwock is my... Shh. Alice, is it no to talk about that? Huh? We have to go bye-bye now. We might wake up from the jail if we talk too much. Yep, see you later, mister. And they're gone! Yeah! But I've learned that while the monster's in fact the Jabberwock, it's not their servant. If that's true, then it's like Togazaki says, and Alice's servant is actually... Black-clad Alice. What's more, that means servant Alice is a caster. Does that mean that they're not twins, but the servant is a copy of the master? Although I haven't quite gotten to the heart of the matter, I think I'm headed in the right direction. It feels like the truth is within arm's reach. I can imagine. Anyway, Matrix level 3. We've almost got all the information required. So let's just have a little look-see at that said information. So Matrix. Caster. Because now we know that's the black-clad one. Jabberwock. Names to be uncovered and places still unknown. Fire-breathing dragons and cloud-spouting giants. And magic star monsters in the shadows. Maybe, just maybe, the words of adults are lies. The truth of all is in the Professor Dogson's mind. Interesting. And then we go territory creation. Aim. The smallest door. The maddest tea party. The checkered board and the rainbow medal. The riddles of the Chai twins. But my favorite of all can only be this one. The invitation to the nameless forest, where all can be forgotten. Well, that's certainly something. Right, so I believe we can head to the arena now that we've learned a bit more about Alice's servant. Now we know it isn't a berserker class. Although I kind of already knew that already. But hey yo. Right.
Hello there, arena. So I believe we're going to be heading into the arena for now. We're going to edit out this tidbit though, because it's just going to be some grinding and whatnot. And it's going to be more of the same that we've done. There's not going to be anything really new to show. So I'll see you all with the next day in 8 bits. Alright, here we are on the 6th day. I just went into the arena off screen and just got 100% completion because I was missing one singular treasure. Anyhow, I need to track down Alice and see if my theory is correct or not. And I'd better do it as soon as I can, there isn't much time left. No, because we're on the second to last day, aren't we, buddy, old pal? Speaking of buddy, hello there, male student. Hey, tomorrow's the elimination battle. Are you prepared? I am so ready. I've got my 2 server keys, and I know the real name of my opponent's servant. Alright, let's rock this round. Hope you make out alive, buddy, old pal. Right, so there isn't too much that we can do on this very day. We can pretty much just go to the commissary, buy some stuff. I believe turn in the item to Taiga and whatnot. Anyway, in hell, Mama and conquers all. Welcome to the Academy Commissionary. I always find that line fun to read here and there, but not too often. Alright, so, yep, super spicy maple tofu. Results a small amount of Master's MP. Right. So I believe you can only buy this today, so we may as well stock up on some of these. About 10, I think, would be good. We gotta get some of the super spicy tofu, you know. So we got plenty of all the other stuff. And there we have it. Righty. So, let's just talk to Taiga. Wow, how many chunks of ice did you get me? Not that I'm complaining, mind you. Gave Taiga the crushed ice. And here you go, as promised, my beloved incense burner. You have received Taiga's incense burner. Right. So there's only one more thing that remains in this very day, and that's speaking to Alice. And then we go to the arena once again, and then we end off the day once again. Anyway, there she is. I can see her big poofy skirt at the end of the hallway. It's Alice. I have to question her. Who knows if she'll answer me, though. Hi there, mister. Is something wrong? You look all scowly. Alice looks puzzled. I blur out what's in my head. Does your mirror? I am Alice for the looking glass. I am the stories she reads. The answer catches me by surprise. My heart clenches in my chest. I am not Alice. I am Alice, servant of the girl called Alice. I am the friend that Alice wished for, and the Holy Grail granted. The Jabberwock is also my friend. Yes, but it is not a servant. Alice created it. Alice is my servant. Alice is Alice. Alice is Alice. This is disorientating. I'm not even sure which one I'm talking to. Mirror images. The two of them are mirror images of each other. Reflections. Alice's dream takes shape in the mirror world. Story dreams, where her servant is the protagonist. So that's it. Her servant is the protagonist of her stories. No, a fanciful character turned warrior. The girl is grinning up at me, like none of this phases her. So then, see you tomorrow, mister. We'll play the best games together. Oh, I can't wait. Alice waltzes off, a smile playing innocently on her face. Can I defeat her? But if I don't win, I'll be the one to disappear. I glance at the arena door expectantly. Yeah, well, we got grinds. Not that much more, mind you, but we'll do some grinding nonetheless. So before we end off this day and episode, why not do a little bit of combat in this aforementioned episode as well? Because we did just get a new skill called Artillery Applause, and I would like to show it off because it does look pretty dang cool, especially with how Saber likes to be flamboyant with her fighting stuff. So let's just use it a couple of times. That'll probably be enough to finish off this monophobia because it hits really hard. Look at that damage! 797. It's pretty good, and it looks really cool in my opinion. Saber. Nice and styling. And we got to level 20, so let's see what our stack growth is. Not bad. 1400 health, 208 MP is pretty small though. But we are of course Saber class. So let's just quickly head back to that fountain, and then exile this dungeon, and end off this day and episode, I suppose. Because we do have the elimination battle to look forward to tomorrow. Let's go. It was quite a fun arc, though. I don't know. I most certainly preferred this arc over the Shinji arc, most definitely. Don't know if I preferred this arc over the Dan Blackmore one, though. I do like the vibes from it, though. It's really fun. Anyway, let's return to campus. Not gonna pick favorites yet, of course, because I want to revisit all of them. Or at least most of them. Oh, there's our incense as well. Looking quite nice, a room, is it not? A variety of things. Anyway, well, now we've come to learn the identity of that child before the elimination battle. She may be dead, but any sort of sympathy would be absurd, okay? She's an opponent you must fight. That she is, and we've got all of the completion in this arc. And this is all of the things that we've got thus far. Of course, we'll have a summarization of all of our information next time. And we'll learn everything as well. But anyway, folks, thank you all for watching this episode of Fate Extra, and I'll see you all next time with the elimination battle. Ta-ta for now.